and illegal aliens accused in a deadly Chick-Fil-A shooting. It's June 27th, 2024, and these are your headlines. The suspect accused of murdering two individuals during a shooting at a Chick-fil-A restaurant in Irving was in the country illegally, according to immigration authorities. The shooting took place around 3:40 p.m. on Wednesday afternoon. After the shooter fled the scene, a manhunt ensued. Irving police arrested Oved Bernardo Mendoza Argueta, age 37, early Thursday morning. The suspect's booking information revealed a hold from Immigration and Customs Enforcement. An ICE hold instructs law enforcement agencies to detain an individual for up to 48 hours beyond their scheduled release date, allowing ICE to take custody of the individual for potential immigration enforcement actions. According to a Fox News report, ICE confirmed Mendoza was in the country illegally. An ICE spokesperson told Texas Scorecard on June 27, 2024, the Irving Police Department arrested Oved Bernardo Mendoza, a 37-year-old citizen and national of El Salvador, charging him with capital murder of multiple persons. The spokesperson went on to say that on the same date, officers from U.S. Immigrations and Customs Enforcement and Removal Operations, ERO, Dallas, lodged an immigration detainer with the Irving Police Department on Mendoza. And while ICE has not commented on the exact nature of Mendoza's illegal status, whether he came here illegally or overstayed, data from Customs and Border Protection reveals that the number of illegal aliens with criminal backgrounds entering the U.S. has spiked in recent years. Since the beginning of the current fiscal year, more than 13,000 criminal non-citizens have attempted to cross the border and have been apprehended by Border Patrol agents. According to CBP, criminal non-citizens are individuals who have been convicted of one or more crimes, whether here or abroad, prior to interdiction by U.S. Border Patrol. A group of primarily outside agitators will not face charges following their recent arrests at the University of Texas in Austin. Those arrested claim to oppose alleged Israeli genocide. Travis County Attorney Delia Garza announced that the 79 arrestees will not face criminal prosecution. The individuals involved had been charged with criminal trespassing. The arrests in question originally occurred on April 29th. You remember those scenes where police arrested many of these demonstrators at the University of Texas's campus in Austin. They were observed cursing out police officers, calling them Nazis, spitting on them, and throwing water bottles. The arrests occurred after the so-called protesters had tried to set up a Columbia University-style tent encampment on the university's main mall, in violation, by the way, of legislation passed in 2021 that was originally intended to curtail homeless camping. The University of Texas released a statement saying it disagreed with Garza's actions and said it was deeply disappointed, adding that free speech is welcome on our campus. Violating laws or rules is not.
Each weekday, join the Texas Minute for a first look at the top news of the Lone Star State. I'm Michael Quinn Sullivan, the host of the Texas Minute. The Texas Minute exists to make sure real Texans have the news they need to affect Texas. You can find the Texas Minute at TexasScorecard.com or everywhere you listen to podcasts.
After Fort Worth Independent School District returned sexually explicit books to its library shelves, a local faith-based activist group attended a Fort Worth ISD school board meeting to voice their concerns. Last month, Fort Worth ISD returned 90 of the 118 books they had originally taken off the shelves for further review. Sexually explicit books such as Flamer by Curado, Genderqueer by Maya Kobabe, and All Boys Aren't Blue by George Johnson are once more accessible to minors. After news broke about them returning the books, members of For Liberty and Justice, a nonprofit whose vision is to, quote, mobilize the church, wake up the city, and take a stand for liberty and justice, met ahead of the board meeting to pray and to protest the sexually explicit books in the libraries. During the board meeting, members could be seen holding signs that said, "We need education, not indoctrination," and "Parents should have the final say." Other books returned to Fort Worth ISD libraries included Transmission, My Quest to a Beard, Wait What?, a comic book guide to relationships, bodies, and growing up, and The Pride Guide, a guide to sexual and social health. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.